From the north side of St. Louis, welcome to Sportsman's Park. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Max Scherzer. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Heriberto Hernandez, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1.
Four-seam fastball, low outside. Four-seam fastball, low outside.
And the 0-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Sajazi rolls across the diamond. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting second.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, Boog, one reason for those long balls comes from the lineup being aggressive and confident. If they maintain that approach, they could hit a few more today.
So up next, Kyle Stowers. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That's a ball.
Scherzer, a multi-Cy Young Award winner, 41 years old, a former
inside.
first-round pick back in 2006. And it's fouled away.
He was a little out
Circle
front, but did a good
change.
job keeping the hands
Low
back
outside.
long enough to foul that pitch off.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Slider. Middle inside.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses, and the count's full.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Circle change. Low inside.
3-2. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging.
Thought that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
At the plate, Jacob Marcy. And first offering is fouled off.
Curveball. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. This is Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. We go to the bottom of the first, and getting the start for Miami, Braxton Garrett. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
To the right side. He steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, the key is to lay off pitches down in the zone until you're forced to swing. Set your sights higher in the strike zone, looking for something elevated, because sinkers are less effective up in the zone. They tend to flatten out. So when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Jason Hayward, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Garrett. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Strike 2.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Next to hit, Nelson Velasquez.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
What does she need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Scoreless after 1. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Agustin Ramirez.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because He's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite
Low
field,
middle.
but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Going one.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
This one popped up. Fermin drifts towards it. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Connor Norby.
Connor Norby getting ready to hit.
Slider. Low outside.
Now a step off the rubber to reset.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Hey!
Slider. Low outside.
That one misses, and it's 1-1.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of
Slider.
moves around. You
Low
can't always
outside.
count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Ball. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch
Four-seam
before I start
fastball.
making my
High
call.
outside.
Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. Two and one now. Scherzer deals. Foul ball.
Slider. Low outside.
And a slider misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the
Four-seam
hand.
fastball.
Didn't stay in the tunnel very
High
long in
inside.
terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
To kick the 3-2. And down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Curveball.
Well, he's definitely minimizing
middle.
contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Next to hit, Otto Lopez. And first offering is fouled off.
Four-seam
Second
fastball.
inning here, no
Middle
score.
inside.
Jackknifes out of the way.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a
Circle
message
change.
not just to this
Low
hitter, but to the
outside.
rest of the lineup as well.
2 down, nobody on. Just
out.
Slider. Middle outside.
swings through that one out in front that time.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
The 2-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Alec Burleson. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Ring him up, says Daryl Parker. That's a strikeout.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Rowdy.
Here's the stocky left-handed hitter, Rowdy Tellez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Third baseman, Thomas Sajazi.
Thomas Sajazi next up for the Cardinals. Short hop liner, handled it short. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Griffin Conine. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
To the right side, Fermin in plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting eighth, second baseman, Javier Sanoja.
Now here is Javier Sanoja.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Ball one.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That
That's
misses.
ball
3 balls, no strikes.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
High middle.
Fastball for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Looks like he wants the signs again.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Payoff pitch. That one lifted to left. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, first baseman, Graham Pauley.
Graham Pauley, the next to hit.
Cutter. Low outside.
Ball one.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Swing and a miss. Strike
Four-seam
one.
fastball. High inside.
Next offering is fouled back.
Curveball. Low middle.
Two down, nobody on. And a
Ball,
ball
that's
evens
low.
the count.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swing and a pop off in foul ground. And that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. As we go
Leading off
to the
for
last
St.
of the
Louis.
third. And
Second
stepping in for the
baseman,
Cardinals, Jose Fermin.
Fermin.
And that one hammered. And a foul ball. Swings through that. Close one doesn't get the call. 1-2 to count. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. One down.
Batting eighth,
Here's the catcher.
Number 4.
And the 0-1. Swings through that one.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Out towards right center field. Konai racing over to make the catch. Redbirds down quietly. On to the 4th. Still scoreless. New inning getting started. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Heriberto
Four-seam
Hernandez.
fastball. High outside.
Max Scherzer goes to work.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
0-1. Late on that fastball.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
0-2. Right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
For the Marlins, left fielder Kyle Stowers.
Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fought off foul.
Curveball. Low outside.
Outside, that's a ball.
Curveball. Low outside.
The 1-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins,
Jacob Marcy digs in now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Yeah!
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it on his own, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. This is Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Jansen Junk.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Weatherholt swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And a big swing and a miss. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Strike 3 called on a slider at the knees. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. Here's Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1. Strike on the inside corner. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's way high. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. That one off the mark. And that's ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Velasquez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. late on that fastball.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Got him looking. And he strikes out the side here in the fourth. We go to the top of the fifth. And now for the Marlins, Agustin Ramirez.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Now pitching.
New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, number 12.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Middle inside.
And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Splitter. Low outside.
Up the middle. And that one handled. Not in time.
He's good.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Go ahead run on base. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Stepping in, Otto Lopez.
Slider. Middle outside.
High fly ball lifted into near right field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder.
And up next for Miami, Griffin Conine. Grounded out his first time up.
Nope. Outside.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, one out.
High outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
On the ground, right side. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman, Javier Sanoja.
So bases loaded with one away. Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins. Fly to left his first time. And that's in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
High outside.
The 0-1. Fastball is
that ball went out.
outside.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
And that's through there for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And now he steps off. Big pitch coming.
Slider.
The Marlins with a chance to score first. And we're at the top of the fifth. Backed off the plate that time.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
It's a
Low
tough
inside.
pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in
that's
the
a ball.
at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
Really
Middle
great
center.
change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing, and he popped it up. Fermin under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman, Graham Pauley.
All loaded up. Graham Pauley will hit next. He popped out his first time. Just missed.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
And
Ball,
another
that's
ball.
outside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball
Four-seam
count and then walk in a
High
run.
outside.
He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Throw sails over his head at first. And in comes the run from third on the pass ball. Now a second crosses the plate. Runner around third. He's safe. And they clear the bases. 3-0.
You won't find many base runners with the instincts and guts to move up when a ball in the dirt is that
Four-seam
close to the
fastball.
catcher. That's special.
Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off.
Slider. Low outside.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead.
For
Back
Miami,
now to start the bottom of the
number
5th and
53,
taking over on the mound, Calvin Fauché.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs. Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Late swing, foul to the left. And
Oh,
1-2.
off the plate.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Adam Mazer, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Rowdy
Up
Tellez.
next for the
0
Cardinals.
for 1 so far.
First baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
On the ground. And that's just foul. Foul ball there. Yeah, that's a little bit high. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. 2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Thomas Jay-Z. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Ball.
Now time called at the plate. The Cards